Welcome, dear friends, to an important conversation about protecting your health through the foods you eat every day. Today, we're going to explore 15 remarkable foods that science tells us may help guard against cancer. And the best part? These foods are probably already available at your local grocery store. Let me share something that might surprise you. Experts predict that by the year 2030, we'll see over 20 million new cancer cases worldwide. That's not just a number on a page. That represents real people, real families, and real lives that will be forever changed. But here's the hopeful news. What if some of the most powerful tools for reducing your cancer risk are sitting right in your kitchen cabinet or refrigerator? You might be wondering why you don't hear more about these natural cancer-fighting foods in everyday conversations or on the news. The truth is, simple, affordable solutions don't always get the spotlight they deserve. But today, we're going to change that. We'll explore foods that have been studied by scientists and used by cultures around the world for generations. Before we begin, I want to remind you that everything we're discussing today is for educational purposes. While these foods show promising benefits, they're not a replacement for regular checkups with your doctor or professional medical advice. Think of them as powerful allies in your overall health strategy, working alongside proper medical care, regular exercise, and a balanced lifestyle. Now, let's discover these 15 remarkable foods that could make a real difference in your health journey. Number 1. Leeks, the gentle guardian. I'll never forget the evening I noticed my Aunt Margaret adding leeks to nearly every dish she prepared. When I asked her about it, she smiled and told me she'd been reading about their potential to help prevent cancer. That conversation sparked my own research journey. Leeks belong to the same family as onions and garlic, called the allium family. They contain special compounds with long names like allicin and flavonoids. Don't worry about remembering these terms. What's important is that these natural substances work like tiny warriors in your body, fighting inflammation and protecting your cells from damage. Recent research from 2023 found that leeks contain sulfur compounds that may help stop tumors from growing and even encourage damaged cells to naturally eliminate themselves before they can cause harm. Adding leeks to your meals is easier than you might think. Try sautéing them gently in a bit of olive oil and adding them to your morning eggs. They're also wonderful in soups, where they add a mild, sweet flavor. Aim for about 1 cup of cooked leeks each day, which is roughly the amount you'd get from 1 medium-sized leek. Number 2. Blackberries, nature's sweet protection. Every morning, I start my day with a handful of blackberries stirred into warm oatmeal. These beautiful dark berries do more than just taste delicious. They're packed with antioxidants that work like a protective shield for your cells. A 2024 study found that the antioxidants in blackberries can actually influence the pathways in our bodies that control how cells grow and spread. This is particularly important for preventing breast cancer. The deep purple color of blackberries comes from compounds that are especially powerful in protecting our health. Try to eat about 1 cup of blackberries daily. That's about a generous handful. Fresh berries are wonderful, but frozen ones work just as well and are often more affordable. Add them to your morning cereal, blend them into a smoothie, or simply enjoy them as an afternoon snack with a small handful of nuts. Number 3. Figs, the ancient protector. There's something special about enjoying a few ripe figs as an afternoon treat. These sweet fruits have been treasured for thousands of years, and modern science is now confirming what ancient cultures seemed to know instinctively. Figs contain natural compounds that help damaged cells self-destruct before they can turn into cancer cells. They also may help prevent tumors from developing their own blood supply, which they need to grow. A 2023 study showed that eating about 40 grams of dried figs daily, that's about 4 or 5 dried figs, can boost your body's antioxidant levels significantly. Fresh figs are wonderful when they're in season. You can eat 2 or 3 fresh figs daily, or keep dried figs on hand for a convenient snack. Try chopping them and adding them to your morning yogurt or afternoon salad for a touch of natural sweetness. Number 4. Daikon radish, the humble hero. On cold winter evenings, nothing beats a warm bowl of soup with tender pieces of daikon radish. This mild white radish might not look like much, but it's packed with protective compounds called glucosinolates. When you eat daikon, these compounds transform into substances that may help prevent certain cancer cells from developing. Recent research from 2025 has shown that radishes and their microgreens contain compounds that fight inflammation and protect cells from damage. The beauty of daikon is its versatility and mild flavor, making it easy to add to many dishes. Try adding about 1 cup of chopped daikon to your daily meals. You can slice it thin and add it to soups and stews, where it absorbs all the delicious flavors. Or try grating it raw over salads for a crisp, refreshing crunch. Some people even enjoy it pickled as a side dish. Number 5. Chili peppers, the spicy shield. A dear friend once told me that adding a few slices of fresh chili pepper to her meals made her feel more energized and alive. It turns out she was onto something important. The compound that gives chilies their heat, called capsaicin, has been studied extensively for its cancer-fighting potential. 2024 research showed that capsaicin might help encourage cancer cells, particularly colorectal cancer cells, to self-destruct. It also appears to boost the activity of antioxidant enzymes in our bodies, providing extra protection against cellular damage. If you're new to spicy foods, start slowly. Add just a pinch of chili flakes to your soup or a few thin slices of mild chili to your stir-fry. About half a teaspoon of fresh chili daily is a good starting point. As you get used to the heat, you can gradually increase the amount. Remember, the goal is to enjoy your food while gaining health benefits, not to overwhelm your taste buds. Number 6. Pumpkin, the golden guardian. Pumpkin isn't just for pie at Thanksgiving. This bright orange vegetable is rich in beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A. This nutrient is crucial for maintaining a strong immune system and healthy cells. 2024 research highlighted that every part of the pumpkin, from the flesh to the seeds, contains antioxidants that may help reduce the kind of cellular stress linked to cancer development. The vibrant orange color is your clue that pumpkin is packed with protective compounds. Aim for about 3 heaped tablespoons of cooked pumpkin daily. This is easy to achieve by adding pumpkin puree to your morning smoothie, stirring it into soup, or baking it into healthy muffins. Don't forget about pumpkin seeds. A small handful makes a nutritious snack or a crunchy topping for salads and yogurt. Number 7. Noni fruit, the tropical treasure. I was skeptical when a friend first offered me noni juice. The smell was unusual, and the taste was quite bitter. But after learning about its potential benefits, I understood why people have been using this tropical fruit for centuries. 2024 research has shown that noni contains compounds that work in multiple ways to protect against cancer. These include encouraging damaged cells to self-destruct, stopping the cell cycle of potentially harmful cells, and boosting the immune system's ability to identify and eliminate threats. Start with just 1 to 2 ounces of pure noni juice daily. Many people find it easier to mix noni juice with other fruit juices to improve the taste. You can also find noni in capsule or powder form, which can be added to smoothies. Always consult with your healthcare provider before adding noni to your routine, especially if you take medications. Number 8. Asparagus, the spring defender. Those tender green spears of asparagus that appear in spring markets are more than just a seasonal delicacy. 2024 research has revealed that asparagus extract can inhibit the growth of certain cancer cells and encourage them to self-destruct, particularly in cases of endometrial cancer. The key is to eat asparagus regularly when it's available. 5 to 7 spears, or about 100 grams, several times a week is ideal. Steam them lightly to preserve their nutrients. Toss them into salads, or blend them into a creamy soup. The mild, slightly nutty flavor of asparagus makes it easy to incorporate into many different dishes. Number 9. Celery, the everyday protector. Sometimes, the most ordinary vegetables offer extraordinary benefits. Celery, That humble vegetable we often overlook contains compounds that recent research suggests may help our immune system better identify and destroy cancer cells, particularly lung cancer cells. 2024 studies have shown that celery can suppress certain proteins that cancer cells use to hide from our immune system. This means that regularly eating celery might help keep our natural defense systems working at their best. Try to include about 1 cup of chopped celery in your daily diet. Add it to soups for extra crunch, blend it into green smoothies, or simply enjoy it as a snack with a tablespoon of almond butter. The key is consistency. Make celery a regular part of your meals to potentially gain its protective benefits. Number 10. Raspberries, the Ruby Guards. Every morning, a handful of fresh raspberries can transform a simple bowl of oatmeal into something special. These beautiful berries don't just taste wonderful. They're packed with compounds that may help protect against cancer in multiple ways. 2024 research has shown that raspberries contain bioactive compounds that can encourage cancer cells to self-destruct, stop them from multiplying, prevent tumors from developing blood vessels, and reduce the spread of cancer cells. That's quite a lot of protection from such a small fruit. Aim for about 1 cup of raspberries daily. Sprinkle them over yogurt. Blend them into smoothies, or simply enjoy them fresh as a snack. Frozen raspberries are just as nutritious as fresh ones and can be more economical, especially when they're out of season. Number 11. Artichokes, the Mediterranean marvel. Artichokes might seem intimidating if you've never prepared one, but they're worth the effort. 2023 research found that artichoke extract significantly inhibited the growth of melanoma cells by increasing proteins that stop cell division and decreasing proteins that promote it. 1 medium artichoke per day is ideal. Steam it and enjoy it as a side dish with a squeeze of lemon. Canned or jarred artichoke hearts are convenient alternatives that still offer benefits. Add them to salads, pasta dishes, or enjoy them as part of an antipasto platter. Number 12. Tomatillos, the green surprise. These small green fruits wrapped in papery husks might not be familiar to everyone, but they deserve a place in your kitchen. 2021 research discovered that tomatillos contain compounds called withanolides that demonstrated significant anti-cancer properties. About half a cup of tomatillos daily can be easily incorporated into your meals. They're wonderful in fresh salsas, add tang to soups and stews, and can be roasted for a deeper flavor. Their bright, citrusy taste adds interest to many dishes while potentially providing cancer-fighting benefits. Number 13. Avocados, the creamy champion. A friend once told me that adding avocado to his daily meals was the easiest healthy change he ever made. Science supports his choice. 2025 research found that men who ate at least 1 avocado weekly had lower risks of developing colorectal, lung, and bladder cancers. Avocados contain healthy monounsaturated fats, fiber, and special compounds that may stop cancer cells from growing and encourage them to self-destruct. About 1/3 to 1/2 of a medium avocado daily is perfect. Spread it on whole grain toast, add slices to sandwiches and salads, or blend it into smoothies for extra creaminess. Number 14. Garbanzo beans, the versatile defender. Also known as chickpeas, these humble legumes are nutritional powerhouses. 2023 research revealed that both chickpeas and even their cooking water can reduce the viability of colon cancer cells and inhibit their spread. Half a cup of cooked chickpeas daily is easy to achieve. Toss them into salads, blend them into hummus, or add them to soups and stews. Don't throw away the cooking water. This liquid, called aquafaba, can be used as an egg substitute in many recipes, giving you even more ways to benefit from chickpeas' protective compounds. Number 15. Cranberries, the tart protectors. These small, tart berries are available year-round in various forms, making them easy to include in your diet. 2024 research highlighted that cranberries contain compounds that may help combat reproductive cancers by modulating cancer-related signaling pathways. Enjoy about half a cup of fresh cranberries or a quarter cup of dried ones daily. Add dried cranberries to your morning oatmeal. Blend fresh ones into smoothies, or drink a glass of unsweetened cranberry juice. Choose products without added sugar to maximize the health benefits. We've explored 15 remarkable foods that science suggests may help protect against cancer. Remember, no single food is a magic bullet. The real power comes from regularly including a variety of these foods in your daily meals, along with maintaining an active lifestyle and keeping up with regular medical checkups. Start small. Choose 2 or 3 of these foods that appeal to you and find simple ways to add them to your current meals. As these become habits, gradually introduce more. Before you know it, you'll have transformed your diet in a way that not only tastes good but also supports your long-term health. Your health journey is unique to you. Listen to your body, work with your healthcare providers, and make choices that feel right for your lifestyle. Every small step you take toward healthier eating is a victory worth celebrating. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of cancer-fighting foods. Here's to your health, one delicious bite at a time. Take care, and remember that the power to support your health is right there on your plate.